British literature is a vast and influential body of work that spans centuries, reflecting the cultural, social, and historical evolution of the British Isles. From the epic poems of the Anglo-Saxon period to the contemporary voices of a multicultural society, British literature encompasses a diverse array of genres, styles, and themes. Let's embark on a journey through the distinctive features and key periods of British literature. 1. Old English literature. The earliest recorded literature in the British Isles is Old English literature, primarily consisting of epic poems like Beowulf. These works reflect the warrior culture of the Anglo-Saxons and explore themes of heroism, fate, and the struggle between good and evil. 2. Middle English literature. The Middle English period saw the emergence of Geoffrey Chaucer, often regarded as the father of English literature. His masterpiece, The Canterbury Tales, provides a vivid portrayal of medieval society through a diverse group of pilgrims telling stories on their way to Canterbury. 3. Renaissance and Elizabethan literature. The Renaissance brought about a flourishing of literature, with the works of William Shakespeare standing as a pinnacle of artistic achievement. Shakespeare's plays, including Hamlet, Macbeth, and Romeo and Juliet, remain central to the literary canon. This period also saw the poetry of Edmund Spenser and the essays of Francis Bacon. 4. Jacobean and Caroline literature. The Jacobean and Caroline eras continued the dramatic tradition with playwrights like Ben Jonson and John Webster. The metaphysical poets, including John Donne and George Herbert, explored complex themes of love, spirituality, and the human experience. 5. Restoration literature. The Restoration period marked the return of the monarchy and a resurgence of drama. Playwrights like John Dryden and Aphra Behn contributed to the theatrical landscape. The period also saw the emergence of the satirical and philosophical prose of Jonathan Swift and John Locke. 6. 18th century literature. The 18th century was marked by the Age of Enlightenment, characterized by rationalism and intellectual exploration. Samuel Johnson's A Dictionary of the English Language and the novels of Daniel Defoe, Jonathan Swift, and Samuel Richardson reflected the changing social and cultural landscape. 7. Romantic literature. The Romantic era ushered in a new wave of emotional and imaginative literature. Poets like William Wordsworth, Samuel Taylor Coleridge, and Lord Byron celebrated nature, individualism, and the sublime. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein and Jane Austen's novels also emerged during this period. 8. Victorian literature. The Victorian era witnessed the dominance of the novel as a literary form. Charles Dickens, Charlotte Bronte, and Thomas Hardy crafted intricate narratives that explored social issues, class disparities, and the impact of industrialization. Poets like Alfred Lord Tennyson and Robert Browning also left a lasting impact. 9. Fin de siècle and modernist literature. The late 19th century and early 20th century saw the transition from Victorianism to modernism. Writers like Oscar Wilde, Virginia Woolf, and James Joyce experimented with narrative techniques and explored the complexities of consciousness and identity. 10. Post-war and contemporary literature. The aftermath of World War II brought about new voices and perspectives in British literature. The Angry Young Men movement, represented by writers like John Osborne, challenged societal norms. The latter half of the 20th century saw the rise of diverse voices, including Salman Rushdie, Angela Carter, and Zadie Smith, reflecting the multicultural nature of British society. 11. Post-colonial and global literature. Post-colonial literature, represented by authors like Chinua Achebe and V.S. Naipaul, explored the legacies of colonialism. Contemporary British literature is marked by a global outlook, with writers like Kazuo Ishiguro and Andrea Levy reflecting the diversity of experiences in a globalized world. British literature, with its rich literary heritage, continues to be a dynamic force, embracing tradition and innovation. It remains a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and its ability to capture the essence of the human condition across time and cultural landscapes.